In this daily drop, I'm going to talk about my favorite quick release system for mirrorless cameras and small equipment. So let's go. Okay, last episode of the week. I still have more work to do here in the barn, but in terms of the daily drop, episode 330 is the last one we're going to have for this week. And I realized as I'm running around creating content that I've never talked about the quick release system that I've settled on for Arca-Swiss type setups with mirrorless cameras and small tripods and other stuff like that. And it's by iFootage. It is the Seastars Q38 system, and they have a lot of different products in the line, but in the end, the reason that I chose this system, which is a relatively straightforward quick release system. Actually, I'm just going to take one of these out so you can take a look at it. You've got a tiny little plate here, okay, quarter 20 based. So this part of it's quarter 20 based. And then depending on which one you're using, here, I'll just take this one off of this little portable tripod. This is the basic one, and this is, of course, what the plate attaches to. You've got the base here, and the base has, it's pretty cool. It has a little level on it, so there's a little spirit level on here. The center tap is 3/8, and then it comes with a quarter 20 inside of it, and then there's two quarter 20 taps on either side. So really versatile in terms of that. And then the way the system works is not unlike some other quick release systems out on the market. It is by default for the basic Arca-Swiss, so you can just put this right onto an Arca-Swiss based tripod or whatever you're using, and then you attach your plate to the base. And I have them on virtually every small piece of equipment that I have here in the studio, including the camera that's over there and this camera. And I have it, well, look, here's another sort of maybe unconventional way that I'm using the quick release system. I've been doing a bunch of stuff that's tabletop, and I have my iPad mini. This is the Accsoon cage here, and you can see here, and this is what's great about this. There's this button here that you flick over to the left, and this is locked, and then you click it over to the right, press in, and it releases it, and then you can go ahead and reattach it to the system and then lock it into place. Now, what is unique about this is I had bought a number of quick release plate base kind of combinations, and every single one of them that I tried, every single one, once I attached them, had play. And this system, the Seastars Q38 from iFootage, is the only one, once I attached and lock them in, even when it's not in the lock position, has no play at all. So it doesn't wiggle around, which is essential, especially when you're taking a camera and you're attaching it to a tripod. And that's why I'm using it. Now, the basic one is the one that I use the most. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll attach them to other base plates, and then I'll just do that. But they do have a couple of other ones in the product line that are DJI RS gimbal sort of centric. This is the RS Mini. And then they make another one where essentially the Q38 plate system is, or base, is attached to an actual tripod, or in the case that I'm talking about, a gimbal base. So you can just slide that in, and it just gives you a lot more travel path, a lot more like this. It's actually longer than this one, and the plate is actually attached. So I would say overall that if you're looking for, this is from my experience, you're looking for a system that is ideal for mirrorless cameras and small pieces of equipment, that this makes a lot of sense. I could actually see using this system also with wireless transmitters and receivers. This has a quarter 20 tap on it. I could easily just take the plate here from the Q38 and attach it to this Accsoon CineView Master 4K, and then I could do a quick release on that in different situations. So there's various combinations, but what I'll do in the description is I'll put a link to the product page on iFootage so you can see all of the different versions. They also have versions for action cameras and stuff like that. And then I'll put links to actually the reseller B&H page. So if you're interested in getting it, I think they're also sold on Amazon. So if there are links to that, I'll put them in the description. That's it for this week. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.